Every day, some jackamimmy asshole tells me that calisthenics isn't as good as weightlifting. Why the hell are you limiting yourself? You could be so big and strong if you were a weightlifter. Today, once and for all, we go over why I never lift weights and why. Trust me, that's... I remember the day back in 2015 when I decided I no longer want to be a scrawny looking freak and I want to start lifting my own body weight and see what kind of body can I build with just push-ups, pull-ups, calisthenics only. And I was vegan at the time, scrawny fruit-based vegan who thought protein didn't exist. And so I embarked on a journey and I wanted to see what could I do, and I got pretty far up there towards one-arm pull-up neighborhood. Was able to accomplish that, and we've done a lot, and I've proved to myself that you can totally build strength and muscle doing nothing but body weight movements. It sure as heck helps when you eat meat. I was doing it as a vegan, handicapped for a long time, and I was still gaining strength, but when I started going carnivore, it was like, whoa, the strength skyrocketed, and I was like, okay, now I could get too big if I wanted. Like, it's so big. So now I'm in that same phase where it's like, if I just go multiple sets and I'm just eating meat, I will be huge, look way too big. So I'm like devising ways to keep my size down so I'm not this blocky Minecraft monster. So like what I do is fast 1 day a week. I eat 1 meal a day. So I'm doing 6 meals a week. 6 sets a week. I only do 1 set a day, and I have to limit myself like this so I don't explode into a superhero that takes over your city. Supervillain. Yeah, whenever I get a comment saying that you should lift weights, you'll get a lot stronger, or you should eat more meals in a day, you should see the gains if you did that. This is my world. I don't have your goals. I'm happy as I am. I just want to be functional and pain-free into my 300th year. I just want to be happy and healthy. Those are my goals. Adding weights to my life could only injure me or make me bigger and too strong. I don't want... Not only would I get too big and potentially risk hurting my joints, I would have to have weights in my house or sign up to a gym. I have one piece of equipment, and it's a pull-up bar thing that leans against my wall. It's very minimal space taken up. It's the perfect thing. It was a bit pricey, like over $400 Canadian, but once you have that, that's all you need. Imagine needing a workout bench with a bunch of weights and bars and all this stuff, and you're loading up bars. What kind of life is that? Where would you even put it? I'm in a junior 1 bedroom here. So calisthenics is the truth, and I have zero desire to lift weights or even do weighted calisthenics. The only thing I do is on the pistol squats, I hold a bag that has some ankle weights in there, and I just like that it brings my momentum forward so I'm not falling back. And the legs are so strong that you kind of have to add something at some point, or I'll be doing 90 reps of those. So it's like, okay, that's the one compromise I make, and just holding that bag out builds my back. It's just like, it's the one weakness maybe that calisthenics has. We have no like deadlift thing. So like that does it. That's all you need. So even though I only eat 1 meal a day and I'm only doing 1 set a day, and every other week is an entirely endurance set, instead of my 1-arm push-ups, I'm doing regular push-ups like you did back in high school, and I just go to failure. I do like 62 of them, and like that's it. It's a rest week almost, just to build up the joint strength and maintain my body. So it's only every other week do I do these superhuman feats of strength, and let me show you a couple things I'm working on. I'm now doing elevated 1-arm ring push-ups. They're almost too dangerous for my own good. It's like, I don't even like them. I put my stool up, I got my feet on a stool, it's rickety, and it's all just stabilizer muscles. Like, I could not believe how shaky it was, and I can only do like 5 of those reps. I was up to 18 with my feet on the floor, but now that I'm elevated, not only is it harder, but I have less stability because I can only put my legs so far apart unless I buy something else to move over there. So elevated one-arm ring push-ups is something I'm doing. Can you do that, Mr. Weightlifter? Let me see your reps, Mr. Strong Boy. I'm also doing the archer handstand push-ups, which I showed you a couple weeks ago. It was my first attempt. I can now do 1 more rep. They're hard as hell. It's awkward, but like, it just feels so good to be able to only do a couple reps. Like, it's such a hard movement that I can only do a few, and it's like, that's how you gain strength. And then the next week is just a regular handstand push-up week, building tendon strength. It's almost an endurance week. I felt like I was cheating this week. I still don't know the best form for this exercise. It's hard, but I felt like I was helping too much with that other arm, so I need to flatten it out more so it can barely help at all. That's a fantastic shoulder exercise and tricep. So I set out to see what kind of body can I build with calisthenics, what kind of strength can I have. The answer is lots and too much. You can build so much strength on calisthenics that you'll probably find yourself like me one day as you get older thinking, how can I do less and still maintain and get stronger? I'm still beating reps, doing what I'm doing, and if you brought my plan to any fitness coach, they'd be like, that's not enough. That's not enough workouts, not enough time under tension. He's not eating enough. He's fasting once a week, 1 meal a day. You can only absorb this much protein in a meal. It's obviously nothing that we know is true. I'm building muscle through the air that I breathe, most likely. I've been doing a dry fast every week now for about 6 weeks. I've done 7 dry fasts in 6 weeks, and I weigh more than I did when I started. I'm 1 pound more. I'm 142 pounds right now, and I feel like I could totally add a second day a week, every single week, and be totally fine and just maintain my strength, if not gain. But I do feel like it's totally possible to do, and it probably can be done, and I might be the one to do it. So calisthenics is the best for maintaining an injury-free body, building quite enough strength, and just being healthy long-term. And it's just all full-body workouts, the core strength of those like one-arm push-ups, elevated ring push-ups for the core. It's an insane amount of core strength needed. It's not even about the chest anymore. Calisthenics for life. In the monkey strength way, of course. How you doing? You buying that? I've bought it once. How you doing? You subscribing? Thumbing up the video? Why would you thumb this down? I think I know why. It's because you only work out when cats are watching you. You know they climb under you when you do the push-ups because they like the energy that you're building up. Calisthenics is an energy builder, and cats know that, and they want to be near it. So what if they claw your eyes out? That's fine. Calisthenics is the best. No, I don't want weights. No, I'm not going to eat more. I'm going to eat less. The more you tell me to eat more, the less I will eat. And the less I will do. I'll do half a set every day to failure. As long as you're going to failure, you're good to go. How you doing? Subscribing for more videos? I'll see you next time.